Hello students, in this part we will discuss on quick response hormones या quick response receptor. Quick response receptor or hormones. As not receptor, hormones. Basically it is known as quick response hormones. Some hormones take a long time. Those are called slow response hormones. But some takes time to reach the target cell, but after they reach the target cell, they show quick response because they change into different compounds, and as they change into different compounds, they show the spontaneous action. So they are known as quick response hormones. As we have discussed in previous part, lipid soluble hormones, but in this part, lipid insoluble hormones. Lipid insoluble hormones. We will take the example of insulin. Insulin is secreted by the beta cell of islets of Langerhans of pancreas. Insulin is lipid insoluble hormones. As insulin reaches to the cell membrane, this is the cell membrane of adrenal gland. Cell membrane. We have already discussed there are two receptors. One is present outside the or at the cell membrane, and other one is inside the cytoplasm. But insulin is lipid insoluble, so it needs a receptor outside the membrane, because insulin directly can't pass out through the cell membrane. Cell membrane is made up of lipid and protein. If these are lipid soluble, they can pass easily, but these hormones are lipid insoluble, so there is need of a receptor. Here, the some receptors which are present at the cell membrane, those are called extracellular receptors. The receptors at the cell membrane are called extracellular receptors. Extracellular receptors are made up of heterotetrameric protein. These receptors, which one? Extracellular. These receptors are made up of heterotetrameric protein. It means different type of four different types of proteins, in which 2 unit alpha and 2 beta unit, which contain two alpha unit or alpha protein and 2 beta units. 2 alpha unit protein and 2 beta unit protein. How these alpha and beta units are present at the cell membrane? The alpha units are present outside the cell membrane. This one like this. These are the 2 alpha units. Alpha units. Insulin. This is the insulin. Alpha units are attached with the beta unit. These are the alpha units are attached with the beta unit with the protein, some special proteins, and these are beta units. beta units. Alpha unit present at the cell membrane. Alpha and beta units are attached with each other the special protein. Beta unit is present inside the cell membrane and alpha unit at the outside the cell membrane. As these alpha unit receive the insulin, there is conformational change in the beta unit. As the alpha unit receive the insulin, then there is conformational change occurred in beta units and produce tyrosine kinase enzyme, or you can say that it produces tyrosine kinase enzyme. As the alpha unit receive the insulin, there is conformational change. The unit change its shape. There is conformational change in the beta units, and they forms tyrosine kinase enzyme. This tyrosine kinase enzyme activate the G protein. This tyrosine kinase enzyme activate the G protein. This G protein then again activate another inactivate enzyme that is called phosphodiesterase enzyme. Again listen, as the alpha unit receive the insulin, then there is conformational change in beta unit can take place and it produce tyrosine kinase. This tyrosine kinase activate the G protein. Then this G protein again activate another enzyme that is called phosphodiesterase enzyme. This phosphodiesterase enzyme then convert phosphodiestyle inositol some other compounds. Then this enzyme, which one? Phosphodiesterase enzyme. This enzyme convert the following reaction. Which one? Phosphodiesyl, or you can say diadyl inositol. Phosphodiadyl inositol इसको कन्वर्ट कर देता है कौन? This one, phosphodiesterase enzyme converts the phosphodiadyl inositol into IP3 and GP. They form two products, IP3 and GP. IP3 stand for inositol triphosphate, and GP stand for glycoacyl phosphate. Not GP, that is GD. Listen, DG, not GD. Diacyl diacyl glycerol. Diacyl glycerol. These are the products which are synthesized by the biogenesis, or we can say that biochemical process. Biochemical process. As the alpha unit receive the insulin hormones, there is conformation change occurred in the beta unit. These conformation change of beta unit can produce the enzyme tyrosine kinase. This tyrosine kinase activates the G-actin, G protein, and this G protein again activates another enzyme that is called phosphodiesterase enzyme. This phosphodiesterase enzyme converts the phosphodiadyl inositol into the different products such as IE3, which stands for inositol triphosphate, and DG, diacyl glycerol. These are the biochemical substances which act at the target cell. These products act as or act on the target cell. So they show the fast response. Although there is some receptors, the pathway is so difficult, but they show the targets at the target cell, the response very quick. There is two messenger can be take place. First messenger is the insulin, which take the transfer of the messenger. So first messenger, this one is the first messenger. There are two response occurred. First messenger response and second messenger response is the product which are produced after the phosphodiadyl inositol converts into inositol triphosphate and diacyl glycerol. This is the second messenger response or receptors. There are two types of receptors. One is first response, first messenger receptor, and second one is second messenger receptors. First one is insulin. Insulin activate insulin bind with the alpha cell. So this is the first messenger receptor. And as the processes can take place, after that the product which affect the target cell, these products are known as IP3 and DG are known as a second messenger response or second messenger receptors. This is the quick response hormones.